is Felicia, and thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, this is a continuation of my brand new Christmas series for 2020, Cozy Christmas at Home. This will be episode number 2. In this video, this will be a Christmas clean and decorate with me. I will be taking you along with me as I clean and decorate my bookshelves in my Glam home office. In this video, you're going to see me clean the bookshelf. You're going to see me style the bookshelf. And then you're also going to see me completely change my original styling on this bookshelf. But hey, that's the process when you are creating and designing something for the very first time. You create it, you put it together, you live with it for a moment, then you come back to it and you have fresh eyes and you make those changes. I guess that's the simple part about decorating. You can have fun playing with your items, plugging and putting things here and there until you finally settle down and get to the look that you're looking for. But if you're satisfied with your final look, it was all worth it. So sit back, grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and come along with me. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Felicia from Felicia by the Seasons. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. In today's video, I am going to be cleaning and decorating my bookshelves in my office. Now, as you can see, I have already begun that process by taking down all the items that was initially on the shelves. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves to decorate. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my cleaning supplies and go ahead and clean all the glass and all the metal part of this bookshelf. And then we can start the decorating process. So let me get those cleaning items and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I had to go get my cleaning supplies. So I'm just going to show you what I use to clean my bookshelves. And this is what I use to clean all of my glass. This is just spray way. I've been using this for years. It has the foaming action. It's ammonia free and streak free, clean fresh scent. And it's a great product to use when you're cleaning a mirror, a glass, and it gives you that squeak free shine. So that's what I use for the glass. And for the metal part, I use my Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Multi-Surface Everyday Cleaner. This is the lavender scent. Oh, this fragrance is the bomb. I mean, you can tell when you've cleaned something with it, it leaves your whole home smelling so fresh and so clean. So that's what I'm going to be using to clean my surfaces on this on my shelves and everything. So I'm going to give you another once over so you can see what I'm working with from top to bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and move in and start the cleaning process. So let me go ahead and get my cloth. Now what I'm just using here is, these are just some heavier type paper towels. And I'm going to use this cloth here, this microfiber cloth here, as you can see, and it's got the netting on the back. So I'm just going to use that. So let's get cleaning. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and start. I'm just going to spray a little bit of that lavender Mrs. Meyer's, and I'm just going to wipe down everything real quick like. So, ooh, that smells good. And I love every time that I used it, because I usually use this in my kitchen a lot. And when I was spraying it out and I was wiping down my counters and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, this stuff smells amazing. I mean, it smells so fresh and clean and clear, and that lavender scent really comes out. Now, what I was actually doing, I purchased this from Target, and what I was trying to do was get some of their Christmas fragrances, but I did not see any of that. They didn't even have in my store, they didn't even have the fall fragrances. Now, I don't know whether they had them and everybody rushed to the store and bought them or whatnot, but I couldn't even get the fall fragrance. So I know I like Mrs. Meyer's, so I ended up getting this lavender kind. So yeah, and I love it. It's just nice and clean smelling. Oh, I just bumped my finger right there real good, but that's okay. We're gonna keep the cleaning. All right, so I'm just cleaning this real good. I'm just wiping over the surface, and then I'm gonna come back with my sprayway and really put a shine to this glass. Okay, because I want it to shine and I want that squeaky sound. And so this Mrs. Meyer is going to give me the fragrance, and it's going to be clean. And this is all I have to do to this bookshelf. It does not collect very much dust. The only way that this shelf will be full of dust if I decided not to clean it, I guess, in about, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. But because I'm switching it out and constantly cleaning it from season to season or decorating it, it doesn't have dust on it. It has very little. So I guess it's because I clean my bookshelf so frequently. Now, at work, that might be a different story. So let me go ahead. Now we're going to use this glass cleaner. And I'm just going to spray some on the shelves there. And I'm just going to let it soak for a few minutes. That's all I'm going to do is just let it soak into the glass. Okay. And it never hurts to let it soak for a few minutes, because sometimes we go up there and start cleaning a little bit too fast. And give it time to penetrate your glass. And then you just come in and you just wipe it real good. Now, these paper towels here, I've got some of these from my husband because I forgot to pick up some today. I was supposed to, and I didn't, so I had to borrow some from him. Now, he uses these heavy-duty paper towels to clean the vehicles with, so I'm using them now. I borrowed some of these so I can go ahead and get this shelf clean. So that's what I am doing. Making sure that I get the shelf clean. And this is a heavy duty paper towel, so it's not like, it's got a different texture to it. So yeah, and I can tell when I use it too, because it is really heavy. So I'm just going to continue cleaning this glass until I get every shelf on the top side and underneath the bottom. You don't want to forget the bottom part. So we want to get that in there too. Oh yeah. I really got this office smelling good. Now you guys, I really got her smelling good. You can smell all this lavender in here. So that's a good thing. Okay, so it really doesn't take that long to clean this up. You know, because it's not, like I said, it's not ever getting that dirty or dusty. And I guess because of where it's located or something, that it's not, it doesn't collect dust in here. And maybe, I don't know, it just doesn't collect a lot of dust. Like I said, I would probably have to not clean it, but I guess another thing is because I clean it so often, so. But anyway. So, I've got that done. So now, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to decorating. All right, so I'm going to go and get my items and see what I come up with. And I'm going to have to play with them, you know, because I'm not good like that. I have to play with my items a little bit to see really where I want them to go. I don't get them right the first time, so. All right, I'll be back. All right, you guys, I am back, and this is what I have so far. I've added some decor to the very top shelf. I have nothing on the second one, nothing on the next one, and I just put this box back on the bottom shelf. Now, I'm not quite sure if I'm really liking the tree. Now, I love the tree, but I'm not quite sure whether I'm loving that it's being cut off in the middle with the design of this bookshelf. So, like I said, I'm going to plug and play with my pieces. And so I will be making some changes. So this is not going to be the final look for this bookshelf, but I'm just going to add some decor today and see what it looks like. I'm gonna live with it for a moment, and then I will decide whether I'm gonna come back and make some changes. All right, so I'm gonna go on down to the next shelf. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, now I have added some decor to my second shelf here. And I've added a sleigh, a pink tree, and of course, the king and queen nutcrackers and this little candle holder. The third shelf, all I have is this crystal Christmas tree. And the next shelf, I just have my pink storage box and that mirror on top. And the bottom shelf, I've got my books and some birds. So that's my progress thus far. And I'm going to go back to the top. I'm not completely satisfied with all my shelves. But this is the process of decorating. So I'm going to make some more adjustments and I will be back, you guys. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, I am back and I have added my Christmas decor to all my shelves. So I'm just going to take you down and do a complete once over. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about the individual shelves, okay? Now, the first shelf, I had showed you that before, okay? Everything that I put on this bookshelf is optional. It's probably not going to remain the same by the time I do a home tour. But for right now, this is how I'm going to style it. Now, on this second shelf, what I did is I took my king and queen nutcrackers. They were side by side earlier, so I separated them. And I put the queen, of course, in this crystal blinged out sleigh here, as you can see. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way so you can really see this here. I'm going to put that aside. Now, if you're wearing an outfit like this queen is wearing, you know she has to be in a crystal sleigh. Come on, come on. And so I put her in the sleigh, so there would be a titration of height, and then I added the king and I let him sit on the tray. Okay, and so then I added in this little candle holder here, and I just put a Glam ornament, that pink rose pink ornament. It's looking kind of dark on camera, but it's not that dark. It's a beautiful pale pink. I don't know why it shows up dark pink on camera. Okay, so that's the second shelf. Now the third shelf What I did is I bought back my containers with the white hydrangeas, and I'm probably going to change those out and they're going to become white poinsettias. But I have not taken down all my Christmas stuff yet. So I have not unpacked them. I know I have some. So for right now, the white hydrangeas are going to stay. So for the decor rule, I grouped those in a set of three. Now on the left side, I added another blinged out crystal candle holder here. And I just sat in the center instead of sitting in a candle. I sat in that spiral pink, pastel pink Christmas tree to give it some height. And then I added one of those little white houses. Now, I don't want this bookshelf to be farmhouse style. I want it to be glam. So I might not keep that white house there. Okay. That's just a placeholder right now. And then on this side, I have another Christmas tree. And it is blinged out to the max, as you can see. Okay. And with the little silver feet. So that's probably going to stay on that shelf, but don't hold me to it. So we go to the fourth shelf down here. And what I've done is I've added in another candle holder, as you can see right here. And I just put some of those light pastel blinged out ornaments. I just dropped two in there. And then on the other side, I have a blinged out crystal jewelry holder. And I'm using that as a placeholder right now because once I clean up my dresser in my bedroom, I'm probably going to be moving that out of off this bookshelf. Okay. So I'm satisfied with this storage box. I am pleased with that. Okay. And then on the fifth shelf, which is the very bottom shelf, I have added in my collection of books. And I have tapered each side with my beautiful white birds. So I am satisfied with this shelf. So this probably is going to remain the same, the bottom shelf. Okay. And the second shelf, well, the fourth shelf, if I'm coming back upward from bottom to top, the box will probably stay, but these two pieces here on the side probably will change. And like I said, the floors will probably change and become more seasonal. I'll probably add in some white poinsettias there. And let's see, I'm going to come back up. I might make some alterations here. Not quite sure. I'm liking that pink tree. I love that pink tree. I just don't love the bar of this bookcase, cutting it, chopping it off in the center. But we'll just see, will I be able to live with it? Because if not, during a home tour, you'll see I've come back and changed it. Okay, so I'm going to give you another once over from top shelf, second shelf, third shelf, fourth shelf, and my fifth shelf down there. And then what I'm going to do, some of these items on this bookcase actually lights up. So I'm going to come back and let you see it with the, just like this nativity scene, this lights up. So I'm going to come back and let you see that. Okay. All right. Stay tuned. Okay. I decided to make some changes with my design. Starting with the top shelf, as you can see, on this side right here, I kept it pretty much the same. I had the little white house and two Christmas trees here. So what I did is I took the nativity scene and moved this in the center. And then over here, I moved two of the Christmas trees. Well, no, I moved one of the Christmas trees. I added in another cream tree, and I added another little white house on that side. Now, behind the nativity scene, I have put a crown. Okay, in the back, you see this crown here? I added this pastel colored crown because it's a nativity scene, which is the birth of Christ, and he is a king. So I put a crown back there in the back to elevate that. Okay, so that's the change I made on the top shelf because I just did not like the tree. I liked the tree, but I didn't like where it was being cut off by the top of the bookshelf. Now here, the changes that I made here, as you can see, is I added some reindeer on this sleigh. And I actually added in 3 reindeer right here. And it looks like they're jumping. And those are just some ornaments that I shared in a previous shopping haul. And then I removed that pink ornament, and what I did was I just added in some small gold ornament balls and just let them be loose in the bottom. And I kept my candle holder here, but I turned it around, and I don't know whether you can see the bell on it, but it does have a bell. So I did make those changes. And down to the third shelf, I didn't make any new changes by adding any new items. But what I did is I took that pink tree right here out of the candle holder. And I set it beside the candle holder and made it a grouping of 3. So, and below on this next shelf, what I did was, the only thing that I changed was I added in this little white house with the pink. It actually has a pink top to it. So what I did was I added that on top of that jewelry box. And the bottom shelf I kept the same. And knowing me, I'm probably going to make a change with my books. I had considered about covering my books in possibly white, some white paper. I may do that. I may not do it. Who knows? But you know, when you start decorating your spaces, you just keep on working on it and working on it. You just like somebody that's a painter. You keep working on it till you get it the way that you want it. So for right now, I think I have it the way I want it, but I will not make any promises. So I'm going to give you a once over, and this is the night view.